sit on the pier, watch the waves go by. Didn't care what they thought as the time passed by. Why'd we have to grow up, make mistakes, and I wonder why. I let you go on your own, and I wonder why. I hadn't seen you all year. I had to blink twice. I had to know it was real. You're in the same spot, same view, same jacket I bought you last year. I know we said some things that we didn't mean, but I take it all back to have you next to me. 'Cause in the end, this how it's meant to be. With your hand in mine, I'm in ecstasy. Used to sit by the pier by the ocean side. Went away for the day, have a place to hide. Why'd we have to grow up, make mistakes, and I wonder why. I let you go on your own, and I wonder why. I hadn't seen you all year. I had to blink twice. I had to know it was real. You're in the same spot, same view, same jacket I bought you last year. I know we said some things that we didn't mean, but I take it all back to have you next to me. In the end, it's how it's meant to be. With your hand in mine, I'm in ecstasy. You got my heart, you got my soul. You got it all, don't let me go. You got my heart, you got my soul. You got it all, don't let me go. You got my heart, you got my soul. You got it all, don't let me go. You got my heart, you got my soul. You got it all, don't let me go.
Been a long time coming. So let's get it. You ready? Hey. So I've been out here for a minute, got me grown now. Always moving around, feel like a stranger in my hometown. You ain't really about it unless you really been around it. I've been looking for my moment, now I think I finally found it. Oh yeah. Well, things ain't go according to plan, so now I show the world I've been trying to hide. Won't act like I ain't scared to leave, but this right here's my therapy. I went through the dark and now there's light in my eyes. I just changed the way I see it. All I had to do is start believing. I made mistakes, I'm never gonna repeat it.
My microphone has been muted this entire time. Yikes. Awesome. I was welcoming everybody. I had a little speech about what was going on. I was showing off the rocket, saying how much of a beast stage 1 was, and that our goal today is to see how far we can get. I'm pretty sure we can probably get through stage 2, and maybe we can finish the entire build. Cute Pie, how was your day? That was one of the things that I was asking. Also, Cute Pie, if anything is a little off, if any of my volumes are off, if my microphone is too loud, too soft, if the music is too loud, too soft, please let me know. We can make adjustments. But we're going to get right into stage 2. And bag 7 is going to be all about building that internal structure for stage 2. So let's get started. There's like a random stud stuck to the bottom of this. So Cute Pie, how are you doing? How's your day been? I was also making a note that we have a new music bot, new music service. We're going to give it a try. It's supposed to be Twitch safe. It's supposed to be YouTube safe. We'll see. Cute Pie says, we were walking and the fireworks began. What fireworks? Is there some fireworks going on over there? Some sort of celebration? Tell me about it. I would love to hear that. Right. Just starting to build some of that base part. Oh, the neighbors were having a barbecue complete with fireworks. Sweet. Although, I don't know. How did the doggos take it? How'd they do? Six and 8. We'll take 8 of those. We're going to keep building on the underside of this part. Okie dokie. So it looks like we're going to do this. Deal with it. Oh, I was going to try to make some adjustments to this camera. Let's see if we can do that. I don't know where the adjustments window went. Let's see. Side cam. Problem with this camera is that it's very washed out, especially when there's white parts. So let's use this as an example. It's very washed out, and we're going to try to improve that. So we're going to try to maybe bump down the brightness on this. Oh, so much better. Oh, that's too much. Let's find a good medium of the road setting on that. Much better. So now you can actually see what I'm doing on this camera. It's not just washed out. Fantastic. So Cute Pie says, although Stormy did well and Argos did too, although he did get a little scared, but we got in really quick. It makes sense. It makes sense. Argos is also very protective. As he should be. The fireworks went both ways. We saw the... Oh, you saw the porcupine. I assume the porcupine was a separate event from the fireworks. How are you feeling about the music, Cute Pie? Is this okay for the genre? All right. So it looks like we're going to turn this piece over now. Now we've completed step 139. And we're going to continue with step 140. So we're going to find some of these pieces. We need 4 of these guys. It's kind of cool curved edges. Look at that. I mean, on the music, I love having streamer friends music on that's DMCA friendly. But man, when I upload those streams to YouTube, it is incredibly frustrating getting DMCA copyright notices. So I've had to pull those off for now until I figure out the best way to do that. but you know, Cute Pie, you know how much I love Danny's music and Alana Sterling's music, Juliet 4, Alana Sterling, Alana Maddie. So they're coming tomorrow to put on some gutters. That'll be good. A little winter prep is always a good thing. Okay, here we are, looking good. Moving on to step 141, we're going to need some more of these white pieces. A little stair step. We have a little stair step on the side. So we need 4 of those. Easy to find. Let's see, we're going to try not to make too many silly mistakes with today's build so that we can get far. We can get deep into this build, maybe even finish it. All right, looking good. Step 142. Oh, they're also going to check the roof and clean the vents. Wow. Yeah, a lot of maintenance going on at your place, huh? That's a good thing. That's a good thing, especially in the Northeast. Got to make sure all that stuff is ready in the summer or fall, just so that you're good to go for the winter, because you just can't do anything in the winter. Nothing serious. So I get that. All right. So we're going to continue here. Keep assembling. Hey, Cute Pie. What's been your favorite stream so far today? Tell me about it. I think Abby, you know, I didn't get to see her today. I've been so busy in the afternoon. Yeah, that's awesome. Have you had a chance to catch any of Abby's? Have you had a chance to catch any of Abby's gaming streams? Because she started doing some gaming streams. Nice, nice. I have missed all her gaming streams, I'm ashamed to say. It's been a busy week. It's been a busy week for sure. I think this morning I caught some of Bobby's stream, Orange Toy Guns. That was really fun. He was making some art. And then I caught some of Jack, who's Young Sub's birthday stream. That was also a ton of fun. So, but apart from that, you know, kind of like in the afternoon, I've been like really busy with work and haven't really had a chance. So it's kind of good to get this time and just unwind. Do you have any plans for the weekend, Cute Pie? All right, we're going to start applying these sub-assemblies that I made around the perimeter. Cute Pie says, this week I'm going to the MV and dentist appointment. Very nice. I dig it. I don't know. I'm trying to put this piece in upside down. Very nice. Just a routine dentist appointment, I hope. Regular cleaning. Right. I think we're looking good here. Be home in case we're getting bad. Oh, COVID cases, really? That's kind of surprising because I think Maine had been doing quite well. So that's kind of surprising to hear. All right, we're going to put these nice walled settings. Again, these are for the interior of stage 2. And we're going to pay really close attention to the seams. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this and I'm going to zoom in. Let's see if we can see where the seams are. So you can see we have a seam here. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah, so you can see I have a seam here, so I'm going to see if I can figure out where that goes. So I think according to the picture, the seam is going to be facing this way, which means that I put one of these gray covers across like so. Cove is on the rise. That's surprising, Cute Pie. That's surprising to hear, because Maine had been doing so well for so long. It's kind of disheartening, but I'm sure people will be pretty responsible. People will be responsible, and it'll be better. All right, so we're going to try to apply these around the perimeter. Make a nice cylinder. You can snap everything in nicely. Very good. Looking good so far. 2,000 cases. Well, I mean, it's nothing compared to some of the hot spots, right, Cute Pie? But yeah, that's never a good thing. All right, looking good, looking good. And last piece. Try to slide that in there. One of these is a little askew, so it's probably not going to help. There we are. Nice. Very nice. Looking good. Okay. Good, good. Let's set that down for a minute. Zoom out. Now we're going to apply some pieces across the way to brace the cylinder. So let's find the right pieces. We need 2 of these small 2x1 plates, and we need this kind of gold 2x8 plate. And we're going to put these blue pieces across like so. And then we're going to brace it. Again, we're going to verify where the seam is. It's probably going to be in the same place, but let's double check. Yeah, so the seam is going to be across that way, which means we're going to apply this like so. Very nice. Excellent. Looking good, looking good. Let's go to the next page. We're going to continue bracing it. So we're going to gather pieces. We need a 2x6 plate and 2 of these white stair step parts, which we're going to put on the edge. And then we're going to lay it right over what we just did. And that braces and solidifies that. So it's pretty solid now. If I did that before, it would have completely fallen apart. Right, let's continue. So we got 4 of these red pieces and 4 of these small 2x1 plates. They're kind of specialized with a single stud on top. So we're going to pre-assemble them. Let's do all 4 before we put it on the main assembly. Hey, Cute Pie, is there any TV shows that you're watching lately that you're enjoying? There we are. Very nice. And we're going to drop them onto the main assembly on these little corner studs that we have. We have 4 of them. Put them on like so. Very good. Just want to make sure everything's on there nice and tight. Kind of feel like maybe I should re-angle this. So yeah, that's a little better. You've been watching Disney Plus. Nice. What series on Disney Plus are you liking lately? Lately on Disney Plus, I have been watching the Marvel What If series. Of course, you know, I'm a big superhero nerd, in addition to being a Star Wars nerd. Yeah, So the Marvel What If series has been really good. Of course, I will not spoil anything. Also good recently on Disney Plus was The Bad Batch for Star Wars. Oh, nice, the Mickey Mouse. So much good content on Disney Plus. If you want to get into some original series, there's some good original series on there. I quite liked High School Musical, the musical, the series. Season 1 had a lot of heart. Season 2, a little more drama. They're trying to like set a lot of stuff up. I thought it got a little weird, but it wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. Just different. Not what I was expecting, I think. There's also a show called Big Shot with John Stamos in it. That was actually a really good season 1. I hope they continue it. That was good. All right, we're going to continue. This looks like we're going to need... Oh, you've been watching Dr. Paul on National Geo. Wow, excellent. Yeah, you've always liked Dr. Paul, haven't you? That is awesome. Okay, we're going to take 2 of these and 1 2x4 plate. And we're going to put this little sub-assembly together. So first we do this. Nice and tight. And then drop these guys here on the edges. And this 2x4 in the middle. Again, make sure it's nice and tight. Oop. It would help if I actually place the piece on. The assembly. There we are. There we are. Oh, had a little part come off. Let's fix that. Also kind of make sure it gets on this gold piece nicely. Okay, very nice. We're going to continue stacking, it looks like. So let's gather 2 of these blue 2x1s. And you said you added Twitch to the TV. Awesome. And you have Hulu. There's some really good stuff on Hulu. Yeah, I enjoy Hulu as well. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to stack these guys with the green 2x1s on top. Then we're going to put them on the end. Not all the way on the end, but close, like so. Very nice. Looking good, looking good. I love that I can use this cam now. You can actually see everything's not washed out. Can't believe it took me that long to figure it out. Okay, we're going to need 4 white studs. We're going to need 4 of these dark gray curved, or not curved, but bent pieces. 3 and 4. And we're going to need 4 of these special 2x1 plates. Need 1 more. Here we are. We're going to, again, make little sub-assemblies. So each sub-assembly is going to look like that. Let's get a little closer. Let's get a little closer. Looking good. Let's continue and make 3 more of those. All right. 1 more. What other streams did you catch today, Cute Pie? Apart from Abby. All right, and we're gonna put these again on these little studs on the around the perimeter. I've seen a bunch of people that I like on. I just haven't been able to catch them. Looks good. Looks good. Let's continue. Step 152. We need 3 of these 2x6 plates. We're going to build a little platform right on top. Let's get it. 1. Did I do it right? Yes. Maybe. Such confidence. Yes, I did it right. 2, 3. Just Abby and Mark and Iguolo. Oh, did you see Iguolo streaming? Man, it's been so long since I've caught an Iguolo stream. I've been wanting to catch him streaming. I just never seem to be on when he's on. Dang. I know he's been having some stuff, so just wanted to drop by his stream and provide some support, some moral support. All right, let's continuing step 153. We're going to need 4 of these 2x1s with the flat tops. 1 more of those. It's hiding somewhere. We're going to need 1 of these 2x2 bricks. And we're going to need 4 of these white bent pieces that look just like that. Bent. And 1 more. Should be easy to spot because it's white. All right. And I'm going to try to keep it in the correct orientation so that we can assemble. This brick goes right in the center. And these plates seem to go like... I feel like I messed up a little bit. Oh, no, that was right. Okay. So these pieces, here, I'll start over here so you can see. So that'll go vertically. And then that goes there. So that looks nice, as shown in the diagram. So let's do that on the other 3 sides. Cute Pie says, you're cleaning the apartment today while the guys were fixing the furnace. Didn't get a chance to vacuum, but tomorrow you will. Good, good. It seems like weekends are always for house stuff, doesn't it? All right, doing well here. Very good. This looks a little complicated. I'm going to set this aside. And we're going to gather all the pieces. We're going to build 4 of these, so we're going to need 4 blue 2x1s. We're going to need a total of 8 white studs. That's 4. And that is 4. We're going to need a total of 4 of these red bricks. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to need a total of 4 of these grabby pieces. I believe that's their technical name. They have the little claws at the end. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. And we're going to need 4 of these yellow pieces with the claws. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're going to build these sub-assemblies. And I got to make sure I put the bricks in their correct orientation, so I'm going to try to do that. Very good. I'm going to put 2 of these studs on each assembly, sub-assembly. Then red piece like that. So we're going to use this as a model, Make sure we get the other 3 pieces correct. So these little sub-assemblies we're making. Tip that over. Very good. I'm kind of digging this station on Pretzel Rocks. I feel it. All right, very good. All right. And let's continue. Okay, gotta line stuff up properly, otherwise build gets a little funky. It's getting pretty late there for you, isn't it, Cute Pie? Aren't you sleepy? Especially after doing all that work. All right, just about done with these sub-assemblies. There we are. 4 sub-assemblies ready for putting on the main assembly. Let's move some of these bricks over. All right, and how are we going to place these? Let's find out. So I'm orienting the main assembly correctly, which is like so. And then these sub-assemblies get placed. I'm going to zoom in because I want to make sure I get this just right. These main assemblies get placed with these little holes placed on these little green pegs. So let's try doing that. It's kind of a funny way to place the Legos, but hey. I'm just building. Set these in as nicely as possible. Very nice. Last one. Okay. That doesn't feel super secure, but it's definitely in there. Very nice. Very nice. Let's zoom it out. Move on to step 156. Let's go. All right. And we're going to have these barrels. We need 4 of them. Very nice. And we need 4 white studs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Put together the sub-assemblies. And then we're going to place around the perimeter. I want to get this, make sure I get this right. So it looks like we're going to place them in this little void space here. So we're going to set that right in there. That's pretty good. All right, so we're going to do that 3 more times. Let's go. There we go. Nice, nice. Still going to be up? That's good. That's good. All right. So we got these little pieces in. Everything's looking good. Continue on to step 157, where we'll need this larger plate. It's a 6x6 plate. And we'll need a couple of these blue pieces. And we're also going to need 4 gold studs that we're going to put at each corner. Right. Nice. Because you're waiting for your watch. Oh, that's cool. Nice. All right, so looking good. Again, we're going to make sure we orient the main assembly correctly, and we do that by keeping an eye on where some of these parts line up. And so it's going to be like that. And then we're going to place this plate right on top, just like so. And I just want to make sure everything is nice and tight. And it is. Okay, and it looks like we're going to make some more sub-assemblies. So I'm going to set this aside. It's going to reside. Where are we going to put it? I'm going to put it here. That's not going to block too much. And we're going to do one of these 2x4 plates turned upside down. We're going to take 2 of these red pieces and put them on the underside. Take 1 of these gray pieces. Gonna put it on the underside as well, like so. So if we're looking at the instructions, for me it's like that. We're gonna take 1 of these blue 2x1s and these small light gray bent pieces, 2 of those. And we're gonna start putting them on a sub-assembly. So. Okay, so as shown in the diagram, I'm going to take 1 of these yellow pieces and 1 of these green wedges. And this is going to be on the top side, of course. Again, we're going to flip it over. Yellow piece is going to go directly on top. And the wedge is going to go here in front, as shown in the diagram. Here we are. Your doctor's not going to be back until October. Goodness, that's a while, isn't it? All right, so we got 1 of these guys. Are we only building 1? We're going to build 2 of these overall. Maybe I should have doubled that, just to shorten the time. In fact, we're going to do that. So let's take 2 more of these. Why do you know why your doctor's not going to be back until then? I mean, that's quite a long time. One more. Pretty sure I'm doing this right. Yeah. Because the other way would be, yes, right. So the other way, you wouldn't have these open pieces out facing out. So that's correct. And Cute Pet says she's in India. Well, that's pretty far away. That'll do it. Want it? All right, so now we got 2 of these pieces, identical, as requested. I'm gonna set them aside. Set them aside up here. I'm gonna build more of this. We're gonna take 2 of these, right? Oh, actually, I'm gonna keep building on top of these assemblies. All right, so we're gonna need 2, and then 1 of these and 1 of these. And we're going to keep building. Let's go. That goes on the end. And we stack these guys like so. We're going to add these gold plates. Oh, before we do that, let's place them on piece here. Then we're going to add the gold plates. It's a relatively complicated sub-assembly, which is I'm sure why they had you put the main assembly aside. All right, let's do that for this piece as well. So we're going to take 2 of these. One of these. Put it there. And then we're going to take 2 of these and put them on the side. Throwing pieces. Nurse just came back from working from Mexico. Wow, very cool. Mexico's had a rough in terms of COVID. It's been a little crazy. And we're going to need a total of 4 of these, 2 for each subassembly. Okay, I'm going to make sure I orient this subassembly correctly because this looks a little tricky potentially. Right, and so one of these is going to go like so and straddle these 2 pieces. And just kind of keep everything together, I think. Very nice. I do that to both subassemblies. Very good, very good. All right. And now we're going to put them on the main assembly. So let's move this stuff over just so we can have it front and center. Maybe let's do it close to the side camera now that we can actually see. Here we are. Very nice. All right, so we're going to orient things as properly as possible. So I'm paying attention to these 2 blue pieces and the way they're oriented. For me, it's like that. We're going to take a look at these. We can see these little hooks, or these hooks are pointing upwards. And the piece should be oriented like that, because it looks like it's in the middle. It looks like they come together in the middle, like that. Give it a little shove from the center, just to make sure everything's stacked in neatly. Very good. All right. We're going to take 2 of these long 2x6 with flat tops. I'm going to place them across the sub-assemblies that I just put on, across here. And then the other side. Fantastic. Give it a little squeeze. So make sure everything's on nice and tight. And we're going to make more sub-assemblies. So let's put this aside. Let's grab 4 of these red pieces. The last 4 red pieces of this bag. We're going to need 4 of these 2x1 pieces. The 4th one somewhere in here. And we're going to need 4 more white studs. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's put together these sub-assemblies. How was Michael's day at school? He had a great day. I think you should probably say Icy. Icy had a great day. He got his glasses. He got his eyeglasses. He's the last in the family to get them. It's kind of crazy. But you know, it's high school. He's still adjusting. It's been a little tricky, honestly. We're still adjusting as parents. All right. So, little 4 baby assemblies, and we're going to put them on the main. Where are we going to put them? Okay, I'm going to zoom in. I want to make sure I put these in the right place. So it looks like we're going to put them somewhere on the side of these. It looks like it's going to have to do somewhere with these studs and this blue piece. I think they're going to go directly on the stud and beside the blue piece, float on top of the blue piece. So we're going to put them on like, this feels a little wonky. I think they go like this. I wish I could spin this around. I don't get a good sense of how these are placed based on this diagram. I'm going to guess that it's supposed to be like this. I'm going to guess that it's like this. It's a little weird, if I'm being honest. We had a 3D model, we could like move it around, we could zoom in. That would be nice. How is homework coming along? It's been more. So kind of tough, right? Because coming from middle school, and especially with the COVID year at home, it's been a little bit of a shock. But he's adjusting. He's doing well, doing his best. And he'll be all right. He'll be all right. He's got a good team behind him to make sure he succeeds, help him succeed. Right? So, whatever he chooses to do. So, it's a good thing. He'll be good. He'll be all right. This is searching for pieces. Okay, let's see. I need 4 of these. I need 2 of these, 2 of these, and 4 of these black pieces. Right, so let's build. Good. Let's drop this on top. Oh, and I forgot these orange flat top studs. So what we're going to do is we're going to attach these black pieces, and they attach to the claws. So when we do that, they're free to articulate up and down. It looks like they want us to do it a little bit upwards and put these flat top studs on. Like that. Like that. So, look good. Looking good. Let's do the other one. Stormy sleeping in my room. She's a sweetheart, isn't she? I was just talking about Argos and Stormy with some friends earlier. They're both sweethearts, actually, once they get to know you. All right. And we're going to put these sub-assemblies on somehow. Now we're going to put them right on top of these blue pieces in between. So kind of like so. So now the placement of the other pieces that I just put on makes sense, and I did it correctly, I think. Looks good. Looks good. I don't know what that was. Okay, so we're going on step 170. And then step 171 is telling us to move these black arms down, I think. So that's what we're going to do. It's down as far as it goes. Doesn't go down all the way. As you can see, it's still sticking up a bit. You know what? I think it's supposed to snap in. Let's see. Oh, it does. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I just messed that up. There it goes. Nope. There it goes. That was a little sketchy. But it worked. Okay. And then we're going to build a couple of these sub-assemblies. So we're going to need 2 of these, 2 of these, and 2 of these. Nearly done with this bag. This is one of the bigger bags in the second stage. Right. Very good. Fantastic. Let's go. Okay. Again, I want to make sure I do this correctly, so I'm going to orient it correctly. And these pieces, they go here like so. And I think the limiting factor is this here. And it's going to stick up some. I think it's sticking up the appropriate amount. I hope. Seems pretty easy to make a mistake here, so I'm a little concerned, but here we are. Really no good way to judge that. Oh no, there is. So you can see how much of this is sticking up in the diagram, which is correct. Okay. Again, we're going to set the main assembly aside. I think we're going to build this out. So we're going to take this round plate and put this in the middle. Fit it in there. We're going to take 2 of these blue pieces. A little unclear how we do this, but let's kind of guess. Let's kind of guess that we put the blue pieces like so. Yep. And then these 4x1 plates. So I'm going to put this black barrel in the center. I'm going to take 4 of these bricks and I'm going to put them all around the perimeter. Not the perimeter, but I guess the edges. Good. And good. And then we're going to take this 4x4 plate and put it right on top. Just give it a good squeeze to make it a sandwich. Get the sub-assembly down, and then we're going to use these guys. So we're going to take one of these. We're going to stick a pin through it and attach another one to it. So now these are attached. We're going to take this wedge piece. It's angled. And let's try to... I think it goes like so. And then we take these pieces and put them on the side like so. And we're going to need 2 of these. So let's make a second one. Same process. Good. Yep. Again, make sure the piece is oriented correctly. They are. Looking good, looking good. Okay, and we're going to attach these to this green assembly. Wedge part facing down, and more or less, oh, yep, sticking down, flush with these gold pieces. So, with the blue piece facing forward, so that's correct. So that's how the diagram looks. Looks good. We're going to make a couple more assemblies. Okay, I had one of these pins roll away, but I got it. Scared me there for a second. All right. Cool little sub-assembly there. We're going to make another one of those. The pin that rolled away. Very nice. Very nice. And then we're going to, again, assemble it onto the sub-assembly that we are making. Like so. Give it a good squeeze on both ends. Looking good. And it looks like this is going to go at the bottom. So, again, let's zoom in. Okay. So from what I can tell, this piece is going to kind of go like this. This piece, I'm gauging by this blue, is going to go like so. So it's going to go like that, and I'm just going to give it a quick squeeze down. There we go. And that's bag 7. Bag 7 is complete. Dig it. So this is the interior structure for stage 2. Let's get a little hype in chat. Let's go. All right. Bag 8, we're going to start to build that outer structure for stage 2. Let's see. What do we need? I don't think this is the bag that we need. I have to kind of guess. It might be. It's possible. Oh. Probably should have labeled it, yeah? Oh, so this is a good guide. So this next bag is, we're going to have the United States. So I think it's going to be this bag. Relatively certain. So let's go. So this is a small bag. I think we should definitely be able to get through this one. Try not to let pieces roll away. That would be unfortunate. Toss the bag out of here. And let's start separating the pieces just a bit. And let's start building. We're going to need one of these. We're going to need one of these. And we're going to need one of these. And let's start putting stuff together. So this goes here. Yellow piece goes underneath. We're gonna put it on the top of our rocket assembly somehow. So the yellow piece facing down. What's it mounted to? It's mounted to, oh, and these red pieces rotate out. Okay, good. I did not catch that before, but let's rotate them out. Very nice. And we are going to place it just like so. Again, feels a little sketchy, but it works. Let me guess, I need to do that 3 more times, yeah? It only told me to build it once. So I don't know. It feels weird. And I put it on the wrong one. I feel like I'm gonna have to redo this. All right, so let's, I hate disassembling that. Okay, that was a little scary, but that's okay. Let's put it here. There we go. Hey, Baxmaster, welcome. Ian, of course, always welcome to lurk. Thank you, appreciate you dropping in. We are working on stage 2 of the Saturn V, making decent progress. Feel free to lurk. We got a little bit of music playing. It's not our stream friends, unfortunately, but found a decent station on Pretzel Rocks. Yep. So we're going to continue here, building some sub-assemblies. Take this blue pin and one of these white pieces that it's going to be inserted into, oriented correctly. There we are. Ah, thank you, appreciate it, Ian. All right. And then we're going to find a black stud. Got to find it first. Hidden in here somewhere. And another one of these parts. We're going to put the black stud on the underside of the hoop. And then we're going to attach it to the subassembly that we started, like so. We're going to take one of these white barrels with the notch facing down, I suppose, and attach it. And then take a black pin and attach it to the very end. And it looks like we're going to keep doing that. So again, we're going to need a black pin and a white barrel. Then we're going to attach the barrel and add a pin. We're going to do that on step 186. So another pin, another barrel. Let's attach. And hopefully for the last time, we shall see another pin and another barrel. And we attach the barrel and we attach the pin to the end. I suppose something needs to go on the end. And now we see what it is. We're going to take one blue 2x1 plate and one of these pieces with the hoops. We're going to put the piece with the hoop on the pin and that blue piece on the end like so. And that's our little subassembly so far. Not terrible, not terrible. And I think we're only building one of these. Yep, just making sure, at least for now. We're going to continue with another subassembly. So we're going to take this long gold piece and a long light gray piece. We're going to put it together. Just want to make sure I do it right. I think we're going to put it right in the middle. I'm going to take that assembly that we just built and attach it to that gold piece, like so. That's got to snap in nicely, otherwise we'll have trouble later. There we are. So looking good so far. Gonna take one more blue 2x1 and two of these dark gray parts. We're gonna kind of put them together like that and attach them with this 2x1 like so. And these are going to go on the end like so. It's going to be on the end opposite the blue. So that's how I know where it goes. And then on to step 191, where we're going to take one of these flat 2x1s, a flat black 2x1. We're going to take two white wedges, 1x1 wedge, and two black grabby pieces. Technical name. All right, I'm going to zoom in. Make sure I get this assembly correctly. Okay. Looks like on the end, we're going to put the black grabby piece in this orientation. We're going to put the black flat 2x1 on top, like that. The white wedge, one of the white wedges, is going to go like so in this orientation. Another black grabby piece here. And white wedge here in this orientation. And then it comes apart in your hand. Yikes. Not cool. Okay, not too bad. And lastly, this flat-topped 2x1 right in front of the wedge. So looking good, just like in the diagram. Looking good, looking good. And we're going to add one white rod, I'm sorry, to these grabby pieces. Just drop it right in there. And then we're going to attach the subassembly to the main. And it looks like it's going to go directly beneath the place, where I placed this part. So it's going to go directly beneath that. And let's hope that I place this correctly. And I think the key is that this blue piece attached there. This moves, so that's going to make it a little tricky. There we are. I feel like on this side it's not quite snapped in. Oh, there we are. I think that snapped in fully. Awesome. Very good. Done with that, and we're going to continue. So we're going to take one of these pieces with a loop as soon as I can find it. Here we go. We're going to take a black pin, which hopefully hasn't rolled away from us. We're going to attach a white barrel to it, notch facing down. I've been putting the notches facing down. Doesn't say that explicitly, but that's how I'm taking it. We're going to need one more black pin and one white barrel. We're going to repeat that. Okay. And we're going to do that one more time, which means I need another black pin, which means I need to find the black pin. Here's the black barrel that I need, a white barrel. I need that black pin, which is right here. There we are. Beautiful. Now we're going to need some additional parts. We're going to need this blue. We're going to need one of these white flat top pieces that says United. And we're going to need a gray 1x8. And so blue goes on top of the 1x8 in the center. Maybe. Maybe. And the United goes on top of it in a very specific orientation. Like that. Kind of upside down to where we're looking. And then we attach this here so that it goes right next to United. Looking good so far. Take this piece, which is hanging in space. It is. So there's no black pin attached here. So this piece is attached here, and it looks continuous, but there's really nothing holding it. It's kind of weird. Oh, that's because I see in the next step what we're going to do. We are going to need a black stud though, and that is meant to go on the bottom here. Now we're going to take this red pin, we're going to insert it through here, and that's going to tie everything together nicely. And then we're going to take this white barrel, we're going to take a white stud, and one of these white cones. Let's put everything together. So barrel, and then stud, and then cone. Good. And we're going to place that just like so. Looking good. And then then this is going to continue building on top of the assembly that we're working with. And it's going to attach there and up here like so. And as we can see, the top of the cone is lining up as indicated there. There we go. Looking good. So far so good. And now we're going to assemble some flat pieces, one of which is the states, one of which is going to be a 2x1, and one of them which is just going to be a flat 2x6 that is the same length as states. And let's make sure we get the placement just right. So I'm going to put these aside, and we're going to assemble them. And I think they're just going to go in these blank spots that we got in here. So let's start filling in here. Of course, states goes just below United. Easy peasy. This longer 2x6 is going to go here and attach up at the top. Perfect, and leaving one stud on top. And this 2x2 is going to go here. Beautiful. So, nice, filling that out. And we're going to start building another assembly. Let's go. Gold 2x8. Dark gray 2x4, which goes on the end. We're going to need a 2x2, which is just going to get attached like so, temporarily. And we're going to need another gold 2x8, and it goes right on top. Of course, it would help if I could attach this properly. PG name 1112. Thanks for joining. It's been good. It's been good. Today we've been working on stage 2 of the Saturn V rocket. Stage 1 is complete. You can see here, stage 1 was a beast. It took 3 streams to complete, under 2 hours each. But so far so good on stage 2. I don't think I've made any mistakes yet, but you know, knock on wood. How's your night been, PG name? Keep assembling here. Good. Oh, glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. PG name, are you a Lego fan? If so, I recently woke up from a nap. I love naps when I can get them in. It's rare, unfortunately, with work and kids in the house. But whenever I can get a nap in, love it. Are you a Lego fan, PG name? If so, please let us know what is your favorite Lego category. This is something that we ask everybody that comes in. No pressure, just a fun question. Hey, welcome back, Cute Pie. My favorite category is generally Star Wars, but as you can see, today we're building something space related. MOCs, that's awesome. And do you create your own MOCs? I'm gonna lose track if I do it this way. I'm gonna separate the pieces. So you don't have a favorite thing? I get it. I'm generally more of a recreational Lego builder. So I tend to just follow instructions. I don't do a lot of MOCs or, my own MOCs. I did order a Battlestar Galactica MOC, which I'm really looking forward to building. It's a Viper. If you're familiar with the Battlestar Galactica series, I'm a big fan from back in the day. Use build things. Love it. sometimes it's just relaxing, right? You just snapping bricks together, and it's nice to just build and maybe listen to a little bit of music and relax. I totally get you. Very nice. Awesome. There we are. So we're on step 208, continuing on step 209. We're going to take a couple of these flat plates, white and black, if I can find them. We're going to need a wedge, and we're going to need a couple of hook parts. I'm relatively new to the Lego category on Twitch. I'm a new streamer. I'm a new streamer, but when I joined Twitch, I was really more into the music category, right? So I have a lot of friends from the music category, and I recently discovered the Lego category on Twitch. So I've been watching a few streamers, and it's really cool. It's a nice community. And you say recently made the Captain America armor in my nice, very cool. Go. And we're gonna attach a couple of these white rods. This one with the bump is gonna go here. That's the longer one. And a smaller white rod is gonna go here. There we are. Do you watch any other Lego streamers, PG Name? And the reason I ask is I always like to hear about different Lego streamers so I can go and check them out. Everybody's got something cool going on, you know. I've watched Jang Bricks. I've watched Marvelous Bricks. Some of the other names escape me because I don't watch them as frequently. But yeah, it's been a really cool community. Right, let's gather pieces. We need one of these. We need this white 2x2 flat. We need this piece and this yellow 2x4 plate, 2x6 plate. There we are. And so we're gonna place the flat on top here. This 2x2 with the hole for the pin on the bottom. And then the yellow underneath, like so. We're gonna zoom in. We're gonna make sure we get the placement right. So I think the idea is we wanna place it above where we just put our subassembly. And it's going to be something like this. Right. These pieces are always a little sketchy because I'm always afraid of breaking it when I push it on. There we go. There we go. Looking good. I'm going to continue. I feel like we're nearly done with this bag, but we're just like kind of chunking along a piece at a time. Let's gather all the pieces we need for this step. A lot of pieces. We need a dark gray 2x4, light gray 2x6. Need a piece that says United. Go around in the community. Nice. Excellent. It's always good to go around and show a little bit of love, right? We need one of these, and we need 2 vent pieces. Just going to separate them out. That's what I try to do. That's what I was trying to do in the music community. You know, I'd go around and visit a lot of music streamers. You know, I did it after COVID shut down You know, we were working from home. The kids were doing school at home, and just to help pass the time in between meetings, since you don't have coworkers to talk to in person, I'd listen to music streamers, and found a really great community over there. And it's been the same. It's been the same with the Lego community. I have to say, it's very welcoming. People are really nice. They work on a car park design. Awesome. I've always wanted to try one of the Lego Technic car pieces, car sets. I may try that at some point. Let's see. And we're going to put this here with the vents just below this square 2x2, the flat top. And try to slide that in there, snap it in without breaking anything. Okay, looking good. And I think we're just going to fill that in, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, so we're going to fill it in. We're going to need the piece that says States, which goes just below it. We're going to need a piece with the little stripes, and it's going to go right next to it. Lovely. Looking good. All right. Very good. We're going to continue. I think we're going to continue around until we get all four of these sides built. So let's just start adding bricks. May add Technic to lower the amount of Lego needed. Yeah. You need to do that with some of the larger builds, right? Both to make them a little more solid and to lessen the amount of bricks needed. Yeah. For sure. Let's add these to the bottom. There we are. You must have a ton of Lego bricks. My son has a ton that are loose. They're not organized, which is kind of what makes it hard. But you know, if you're just kind of doing random MOCs, that maybe works. So, yeah, I'd like to go through and organize his parts someday. I'm a little obsessive like that. There we go. Looking good. I continue gathering pieces. We need one more black 2x1 flat. We need one more white wedge. And 2 black claws. There we go. Start adding black claws. Black 2x1. White wedge. Nope. Black claw. And then white wedge. Let's squeeze everything and make sure it's nice and tight. Looking good. And apparently I needed 2 of those. So let's build another one. So we're going to go back this page and build another one of those. It'd be nice if it does tell you up front that it needs to. I just didn't read it. So I'm going to kind of speed up here because it's getting a little late for me. I mean, not as late as some people, but have family obligations to take care of after stream. So I think we're probably going to do this this bag and then wrap it up. So we're getting pretty close. We're going to gather parts. We need this white, black 2x1, black 2x1, and a white 1x1 square. And we're going to add them the same way we did to the other one. Lovely. Then a black 2x1, a white wedge, and 2 black claws. And we're going to add the claw, black, and the claw, wedge. Lovely. And I should have a white rod here somewhere. If I can grab it. And we're going to stick it right in there. There you go. PG name, if you don't mind me asking, and you totally don't have to answer if you're not comfortable with it, but what part of the world are you located in? And being in a rush, of course, I made a mistake. I have to disassemble a bunch of these, so brick separator. I'm going to disassemble this whole part that I just did. Just fine. Actually, I don't need a brick separator for these. There we are. And let's try to do it correctly this time. So that's the first relatively big mistake I've made on stream. And it happened because I was rushing. Snap that in there, and the wedge. Lovely. So now we have the parts correct, manufactured correctly, and we're going to put them in. And we're going to zoom in. Oh, we don't need to zoom in. I think we're good. So these parts go with that facing down. We're going to leave one stud space here. So we'll attach to this part. They move around a bit, so it's a little tricky, but we got it. Same over here. Awesome. Fantastic. All right. And we're going to build 2 of these. I think it's already accounted for. We need 2 of these white pieces, 2 square 2x2s, 2 yellow 2x3s, and 2 of these. Fantastic. All right, that's one. I'm rushing a little bit, but I'm trying to be accurate as well. And we're going to attach these to the top to match how these are. So we're going to attach here and here. Looking good. Okay, good. And then we're gonna start assembling these. 2 of these. I think it's really gonna be like just about the rest of the pieces. So let's just build. We're gonna need two of these sub-assemblies. Black, blue, light gray, and then united. We need to find another united. In that space there. That's not the part we want to choose. White 2x2. And then a couple of vent parts to finish that out on top. So that's what these assemblies will look like. Very good. Right. Gotta find the other united. That's not this one. Of course, it's the very last one I'm gonna choose. It was facing me. All right. Black get 2. And a couple of vent pieces. Exciting. Exciting. All right, and then we're going to attach these with the vent pieces just below that here. Move this down so you can see in the side cam. Attach at the top. A little tricky. Just want to make sure it attaches nicely. And same for the other subassembly we just put together. And we're going to give it a little bit of a squeeze. Just to make sure everything's on nice and tight. Looking good. And I think we're just going to finish these out with the states. So obviously states is going to go underneath on both of these. And then this is going to go right next to that. And then these white flat 2x2s on the bottom, and that finishes out bag number 8. So today we finished 2 bags. Bag 7 was pretty large. Bag 8 was medium size, I'd call it. But we're doing good. We're doing good. In the next step, we're going to start in the next bag, which we're not going to start today. We're going to start filling out the exterior of stage 2. And eventually, this will get attached here. And so you can already see where it's going to clip in, right? So it clips in. It's got these red pieces and these hooks, and it's just going to clip in. I can probably do it now. Let's see. I'm a little scared to do it, but hey. Oh, there we go. And so you can see nice and seamless. Nice and seamless. I'm going to pull it apart, and hopefully the whole thing doesn't break. I would cry. Oh my gosh. Please don't break. Ah, I did it. Oh, that was a little stressful. Did it to myself. That's going to do it for today. Thanks everybody for joining. I really appreciate it. PG Name, thanks for joining. If you're still hanging around, really appreciate you being here. Ian, thanks again for being here. Really appreciate you being here. Cute Pie, thanks for coming. Let me drop us into an end credits. Did we have any follows today? Let's see. Let's roll credits. Roll credits. Is it going to work? Credits work. Moderators. Unfortunately, we didn't have our normal night. Okay, I'm just going to... Oh, no. You know what? I'm just going to throw us back into the end credits scene. I'm probably going to work on this a little bit, but I appreciate everyone's time stopping by, chatting, hanging out with me. Whenever you can have friends swing by and say hi and chat, it's always a wonderful thing. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. We're going to go see if we can raid somebody. So stick around. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. Who do we have on? Shockingly, I have no one that I follow. I don't know how I'm not following Kevin, I'm the Geek, but I have no one that I follow on right now. It's kind of shocking. Cute Pie, do you have any suggestions for who we should go raid? If you don't have any suggestions, I think I'm just gonna go drop a quick raid into Num the Geek or PG Name. Also, if you'd like to make a suggestion as to who we're going to raid, please feel free to drop a suggestion. If I don't hear from anybody, or Ian, if you're, I know you're lurking, but if you'd like to drop a suggestion for who you'd like to raid, definitely willing to consider that. Let me drop our raid command Do we have a raid command? Because we're still trying to establish the character of this community, we don't really have a formal raid command, but you know what? Let's go do it. Let's go raid Numb the Geek. Just say hi. Maybe we'll even see Abby over there. Or you know what? There are some people on. I don't know what happened before, but none of my followed channels were showing. You know, I have a good friend, a fellow mod from Stream. Her name is Luneshi. She's a wonderful musician. She's super sweet. She's from Bolivia. She speaks Spanish and English super well. Let's go say hi. Let's go do it. Let's go raid Luneshi. Okay. Luneshi. All right, we're getting started. Going to wait 10 seconds, and then we're going to go. So just say hi. Again, thanks for coming. Really appreciate you. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful night. Please stop in another time. All right?